I can already tell what the comment section is gonna look like. But Jose, I don't care what girls say. I dress for myself. Well, good for you, but for the average guy that actually has a crush, deep down they know that they want to do everything in their power to impress them. And guess what? The first thing your crush is gonna see is the clothes you're wearing. So in today's video, we're gonna go over what you can do to dress to impress the girl you like, or any girl for that matter. You never want to overwhelm her or try to overdress females, especially by rocking something like a suit that it's gonna make her feel just underdressed. However, a smart approach to style is definitely refreshing for females and something they definitely notice, especially in a sea of young guys that are wearing torn jeans and bogos. So for a relaxed, smart look, try something like chinos and trousers, a white button down, which always works, and a sweater. Of course, a watch is a must as well. Here I'm wearing a custom piece from Undone Watches. An accessory you definitely want to tie off your whole look. You never want to overdo it when it comes to impressing females. Wearing too much, something like what Johnny Depp does, might come across as too feminine and turn them off. Number 2 is understanding the psychology of color, especially when you're starting to put together outfits. In case you didn't know, each color you wear does have an effect on women and any person for that fact. For example, wearing an outfit with red signifies passion, danger, and desire. That's for sure gonna get women turned on, especially if your overall aesthetic is just clean, your grooming's on point, and you're wearing those colors. Again, she won't know why she feels that way, but it's all psychology of colors and how colors make people feel and react. Or for example, if you have a date already set up, and you wanna impress her, wear the color blue. Blue signifies trust, intelligence, wisdom, confidence, all traits women definitely want in a long-term partner. How would I do it? Simple. I would implement the color in a light blue dress shirt or a sweater to really push through that notion. Even easier, you can change the watch strap on your watch, and again, you're sending that message through subtle accessories, through the clothing you're wearing, and she won't know why, but you're impressing her just because you knew what you were doing. That's the cool part from these watches from Undone. They're completely custom and you can build them yourself on their site to suit your needs and the style you personally like. Undone Watches was created by a guy called Michael Young, and he's basically known as the bracelet magician because he takes broken, beaten up Rolex bracelets and makes them look new. Well, he took that skill, and you can definitely see in this watch company adding quality materials and precision to detail in all of their timepieces, giving you access to styles and materials that would be in $1,000 watches for a fraction of the price. The coolest part of the watch is that almost every aspect of the watch is completely customizable, from the dial, what dial style you want, from the color of the casing, the hands you want, the color of hands you want, how you want your tick markers, what watch band you want, if you want a clear backing. Literally, you have control almost every style aspect of the watch, and it almost feels like you're a watchmaker. Their online builder is the funnest part of it all. You go online completely free. You can build any watch that you can think of and design something that is personal to you and your personal style. I'm also gonna include a code down there in case you build one yourself and you're so infatuated with it that you just need to buy one. I'll make sure you get it at a lower price. There's gonna be a link down below that's gonna take you to Undone Watches. Check out their builder. They have, like I said, crazy amount of customizations, and it's not just their amazing chronographs. This is their new line. They have a previous line of divers, which I really love, that you can also completely customize. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm gonna have Undone Watches linked down below. Number 3, probably even more important than color, is the cut of your clothing. Women love a man that, well, looks like a man and has masculine features. If you can enhance those attributes or embolden them through your clothing, well, then you're just gonna become even more attractive to women. So a couple things you wanna look into when you're looking to buy tops, whether it be a jacket, dress shirt, even t-shirts, you wanna make sure your shoulder seams always line up on your shoulders. If it's too much, it makes your shoulders look droopy, more feminine, and rounded off. If you get it just right, that's what squares off your shoulders and gives you that broad effect. When you're wearing dress shirts, especially casually, that's why you always see me rolled up my dress shirts. I think it's one of the best ways to go because when it fits snug on your forearm, it makes your forearm look thicker and more vascular. Again, increasing that attraction, making you look manly. Adding a watch does the same effect. Number 4, make sure your clothing is wrinkle free. This is something that young guys are huge victims to. Most young guys can't properly iron their clothes, or even worse, are too lazy to even do so. So sadly, we are notorious for walking around with wrinkled garments. The problem is, it makes you look dirty and sloppy, like you just grabbed that out of the hamper and wore that through the day. Making sure your clothing is properly ironed will make you look crisp and definitely attract a female's eye. Which brings me to my final point in tip number 5. Like I said, women love cleanliness. It's kind of like they're analyzing how you'll be in an actual relationship and hopefully down the road. Nobody wants to live with a slob, so make sure you smell well. Consider using a cologne or even a scented body wash if you don't want to bother with having to buy a fragrance. This will make sure that you're always smelling great and on point and not turning her off because you have some funky or musky BO. And that's pretty much it. You're good to go. Most women aren't into the latest fashion trends, and if you're the trendiest guy, most women just want a guy that's well put together, that looks mature, and actually takes care of himself. The formula's simple, guys. You want to impress women? Put a little bit of effort. So, that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out these sweet custom watches from Undone. I'm going to have them linked down below so you can customize your own. That's it for me today. See you next time.